Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with another video here on the weekly reset that's happening today. In today's video, we're going to be going through some of the key events and updates that are coming. In addition, anything else to be aware of, especially with significant updates. So, as always, guys, if you want to stay up to date with Marvel Strike Force content, crush these events completely free to play, just like myself. Make sure you follow along, hit that like button, and give the channel a sub for future videos just like this. So, first and foremost, guys, I do want to point out the big one here being the daily objectives. This is actually resetting upon a reset today in just a few hours, as you can see with the Strike Pass. And what was really cool about this Strike Pass was that we actually missed almost a week of hoarding up campaign energy for the North Star event right now, and we were still able to capitalize. I think, obviously, due to the fact that we've been able to make the most out of the event after North Star started, but as well, getting the head start like we always do. So if you guys are like myself, starting the day off and logging in, make sure you don't claim any of these objectives yet, because what's going to happen in about 7 hours and 54 minutes at the time of recording, once the new Strike Pass resets over, and by the way, this is going to be featuring Dawkins shards. He's going to be the next season. Once this flips over to Dawkins, you can actually go ahead and claim all this, and it's going to give you once again a head start. And it's nice because having this head start gives you that pivot space. As I noted earlier, we missed almost a week of just saving up energy for campaign, and we were still able to hit every single milestone on the Strike Pass. So definitely a big advantage if you're able to follow along and obviously not miss the days when you're going throughout. But also, I want to point out, guys, there's going to be an event here starting today, actually tied back to the unlock here of Guardian. So actually, let me pivot over here real quick. We did some power cores and we opened up obviously some cards, so I'm halfway there already. But yes, if you guys haven't already, I'll link it below. I made a video this weekend on Guardian's unlock. Super easy, guys. This is probably one of the easiest events we've seen to date, and it's going to involve a couple mechanics already with the milestones in game, so we can go through that real quick. I'll link my video though for the breakdown below, guys, but just to give you a quick recap here, if you head over to milestones, scroll to the right, it is going to be a couple of things. It's called the On Guard for Thee. And then the On Guard for Thee actually does have a web milestone component called the Glorious and Free, which is back to that X marks the spot energy. What you'll be needing to do for this event for his unlock ultimately is making sure that you guys are going to be battling in Cosmic Crucible. So if I hit preview here, scoring, you're battling in Cosmic Crucible, and it's nice they don't have the bonus points, so it's not too confusing. And these Amcan Orb Fragments. The Amcan Orb Fragments are going to come specifically from Arena, in addition to the web milestone points, which is going to be tied back to you just essentially farming this X marks the spot. The math worked out to be about 100 cores per day. So if you're watching this right now, guys, try not to use this energy. What you could actually do right now is, that's actually, I'll just show you on screen here. What you can do, actually start coring. The math worked out to be 100 cores per day. So if I core twice right now, boom, boom, I'm just going to wait now on this energy, and once the event goes live, I'm going to use this to farm it. But that's essentially what you can do to kind of get a head start. And again, this is obviously pivotal on the power cores that you have, but the math worked out pretty good. If you guys are even participating a bit in Arena and doing your making sure that you maximize on your Cosmic Crucible battles, and you're just coring a little bit, you'll still be able to hit what you want, because actually what's nice about this On Guard for the milestone is and the reason why I point out in my video as well as why it's such a generous event is there's actually 85 shards of Guardian sitting in a milestone that's completely free to play. So you should be able to hit all the way here. Sorry guys, I was looking for the key milestone event. I think it was around milestone 14 here. Yes, milestone 12 does have the pickup truck keys, which you'll be gunning for the monthly event. But if you go to milestone 14, you're going to get the 1 million gold and the extra 20 shards, which puts you at about 85 shards for Guardian, which means you really only need about 15 shards coming from the orbs that are going to be coming about, right? And absolutely massive, guys. So make sure you take advantage if you're watching this beforehand and prepping. Pretty big. And then if you're still watching this day too, the Merks for Bounty, the Merks Golden Bounty event should still be on if you guys did not do it yet, every Saturday and Sunday to take advantage before reset. It's been a nice infusion in gold. And then finally, there is also a Alliance milestone that's actually starting today as well. So tons of activity going on. This Alliance milestone is actually called here the From Far and Wide. So as you can see, it's battling in raids, collecting event orbs. But it is going to be interesting. This is the first time where you're going to be earning actually specific points here from Spotlight Raid nodes and special offers. So this is the one I'm not really, it's brand new. It's going to be new for everyone. But the big one obviously being Battling in Raids is going to have up to 240,000. So make sure you're coordinating with your alliance, and obviously any extra from ally supply from the free claims and any milestone points from the Spotlight. But speaking of which, guys, for Spotlight Raids that are ongoing and so forth, with the inclusion of Guardian, guys, as you can see, this is my Alpha Flight progress, completely free to play. We are super duper close to getting this team, so I can't wait to push these guys up. I'm slowly working on it, but I only spend so much gold per day, so that's gonna be a limiting factor for sure. I've also been working on Dark Dimension 7, so you guys will get some content from me as well on that. But yeah, it's been exciting times, guys. There's lots of changes to come. This is also the first week where we didn't get a preview from the previous week on which characters are coming into the game, and you guys may have seen this already from other content creators, but what I'm alluding to actually is, not Guardian here, but I'm just going to show on screen because of the fact that, it's Captain Britain. He's been confirmed in the data mines now. So could he be the next character? He seems to be next to the other legendary trials in terms of the data mines. So something to be mindful of here for Captain Britain is that it could be him. It could be potentially the Excalibur team that joins. But yeah, that's in due time, guys. We will know, probably we'll get some sort of information this week with him being included. And there's so much circulation now from all the other content creators that I feel like Scopely will likely have to do something to combat or at least address what's going on there, guys. Really, really big. And now the other one I do want to point out, guys, and this was probably the most significant update actually in the blog post recently released, was that Out of Time is becoming farmable. And more specifically, I want to give a huge shout out here to Black Knight, because he's going to be a meta changer. He's going into the Cosmic Crucible store. Yes, it's congested, and yes, there's a lot of characters that you can buy right now with the credits, but this is probably the most important character you guys need to be focusing on. He is going to change your arena meta. He's a direct counter to Super Skrull. Mind you, obviously his value's gone down a bit with Old Man Logan being in the game now, being counterable, but regardless, huge war value. He's required for Old Man Logan's unlock, and as well, him just having a value in arena is going to push you further, especially with this arena event that's going to be tied back to this event, right? And sorry, I should have pointed this earlier. What's going to be different about this arena event going forward is that you'll see points getting tied back to the rewards here. So it's going to be the exact same as what we see here, except you'll have those Ancan ore fragments tied back next to it. As the daily payout occurs, it's going to be adding points. So again, I'll link everything below, guys. But yeah, that's the quick little recap today, guys, in terms of the events to come. We don't have anything beyond June 28th in terms of what's coming out to the game here in terms of new content, but we're likely going to hear about the new team. We're likely going to see what's in the horizon, or maybe, better yet, maybe even the 2024 preview that we have not got yet. And that's going to be a pretty sizable update. But regardless, Alpha Flight's in the game now in full force, guys. So we should be able to get some more content out for Spotlight Raids and see what that looks like. Thank you for your time, as always, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.